Respect the vote.
It wasn't on the scale of what's happening in Lansing today, but people took to the streets in Grand Rapids to protest a law that voters passed last month, a law that was supposed to go into effect today. 24-hour News 8's Henry Erb has more from both sides of the marijuana decriminalization issue. Henry?
Well, this group was protesting outside the office of Kent County Prosecutor William Forsyth because of legal action he took last week that stalled the launch of Grand Rapids' new marijuana ordinance.
What we have done here today is come together and shown everybody that this sort of aggression will not stand. We are watching. We are listening.
About 100 protesters spent more than an hour outside 82 Ionia, where Kent County Prosecuting Attorney Bill Forsyth works. Last week, he filed a suit that delayed today's implementation of the marijuana ordinance approved by city voters a month ago. It would reduce penalties for pot possession to small fines. But Forsyth says that puts law enforcement people in a bad spot. If they enforce the local ordinance, they could be violating state law. So he took it to court. Protesters today accused the prosecutor of defying the will of the voters. Joe Brown represents a group called Conservative Christians for Cannabis Reform.
We're spending resources that we don't have to fight a case that almost 2-to-1 residents in Grand Rapids voted in favor for. It's alarming. It's alarming. As a conservative, it's unacceptable.
Did I want to do this? No, not particularly, but I didn't think I had any choice.
Prosecutor Forsyth says he knew his suit would upset some people and gave it long thought before he decided to sue, but he says his job is to enforce the law, and in this case, state law, he believes, trumps the public vote on the pot ordinance.
It has a lot of problems to it, but the biggest one is simply I think the state law prohibits them from making this a civil infraction.
A hearing on the prosecutor's lawsuit is scheduled for January 9th.